Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here at ILTM Con, and we're doing a whole bunch of interviews with wonderful people in the industry, mostly a lot of hotels. But I'm here with Phil Kaczorowski, who's the Chief Marketing Officer for Leading Hotels of the World. And I'm sure you have heard of Leading Hotels in the World. And we're going to get a status report on what's going on, what you can sell, the new properties, and also some programs they have that are going to be great for you and for your clients. You're going to find out about all that and more on Insider Travel Report. Phil, first of all, great to see you here. Are you having a good conference so far?
Great conference. Thanks for having us, for sure. It's
good.
been very energizing, and our hoteliers have been very happy. They've been very booked with meetings. They love this conference. And
it is, you have a whole floor up at the top, which I never get to because I'm buried down in the media center. They don't let me leave.
Oh, yes. It's beautiful up there. We've got windows. We've got air.
I heard a rumor of that.
So yes. And we're also the largest exhibitor here at ILTM as well.
And you go up there and all of the hotels have their own little desks and you can go meet everybody like that. Well, let's talk about Leading today. Roughly how many hotels do you have in the network in your portfolio?
So we're right around 430 right now. That's a number that, based on hotels coming in and coming out, we've been right around that number for the last few years. Our focus is not necessarily driving many hotels, but just having the right hotels in the right destinations.
Now, what makes for a leading hotel? What are the ones you accept in the network?
So it's got to start with quality. And we have a very thorough quality program that's based on our guest feedback via guest satisfaction surveys, as well as we look at luxury standards and partner with LQA for that. And we also, the third element is social media sentiment. So how are the guests talking about their experiences at our hotels? So it's got to start with quality. After quality, we want hotels with remarkable individuals. I love to say that our hoteliers are rock stars. They are singularly focused on showing their guests an amazing time. So the remarkable people is important, and then it's about the uncommon experiences. This is not your everyday hotel experience. They're very much, they're sprouted out of the destination. 80% of our hotels are family-led.
Yeah, I remember that stat is amazing. These are families that have grown up in the hotel business, love what they do, and love the properties that they offer to clients.
They do. It's their passion. So it's really when you bring together the remarkable quality, the remarkable people, and the uncommon experiences, that's sort of the secret sauce of what it means to be leading.
Now, what are some of the new properties that you don't have to give them all because there's always but give us a few new ones for 2024 that you're going to really showcase and that just have joined the collection.
Yeah, actually, so we look at it from two perspectives. One is we are very strategic in which markets we look to find new member hotels, and I'm really excited. I've been with Leading Hotels for about 12 years, and we're welcoming back our first hotel in Egypt. So that's the Chedi El Gunda, which is right on the Red Sea. It's a beautiful hotel, and really excited to have that there. And on the flip side, you have destinations where we already have a number of member hotels, but we're always looking for the right hotels, different types of experiences, different areas. So two we can highlight in New York are the Nine Orchard, which just
that sounds
opened.
amazing. I read about that just recently, and it sounds like an amazing property. I didn't realize it had just become a member of the collection.
Yeah, it is. It's truly a gem, and we're proud to have them. And then just last week, the Fifth Avenue Hotel opened.
I have actually seen them here a few times over the past years at ILTMs, and I've met them a few times. But I have to go down. I honestly have not been at the property, and I live right outside New York.
Oh yeah, definitely. You're always welcome to come in, and they're excited to be part of Leading. I just had a conversation with the team there, and they very much value the partnership. So we're happy to have them.
Now let's talk a little bit. We are obviously going out to about 127,000 travel advisors. What are how do you have programs for them that they can get involved in so they can sell more of your properties?
Yeah, actually, so one of the programs that I oversee is our Leaders Club program. which is our loyalty program. And the very big news that we announced last year was that now travel agents can book our Leaders Club rates, and their guests can earn points on stays. So they've always coexisted, but now we're really looking at ways that we can make the Leaders Club program more friendly to travel agents, and we've got a few things in the pipeline as well to do even more there. So our travel partners are incredibly important to us, and we think bringing their travel partners together with our Leaders Club program is really going to deliver the best experience for our guests.
Well, you obviously care about travel advisors because you're here, and this is literally the buyers here are travel advisors, travel agents, and they're the ones that are meeting your hotels right now.
Correct. Yes. It's a great environment just to take in from our perspective, is just to see the importance of the connections that they're making. And it's a little bit of, this is a celebration of what was a really great year for leading and for our member hotels. And then it's a little bit of let's look for, ahead to 2024 and the type of momentum that we can drive.
Well, everybody says that this year has been an amazing year. Next year looks possibly even better. Let's hope that stays the case. And despite world events, which, don't seem to be, fortunately, affecting us, at least in the travel industry yet, and especially at the luxury end, because that's been always an area, a segment of the business that seems to survive throughout all these things.
Yeah, we actually had a banner year this year. We just eclipsed $1.25 billion in hotel revenue, and that's basically building momentum ever since the end of the pandemic. We've had 30 straight months of year-over-year revenue growth. So we're seeing that great momentum, and what we're seeing on the books for next year is healthier than where we're at right now. So as you said, knock on wood, you never know what's going to happen, but our travelers are pretty stubborn. They were pent up a little bit during the pandemic, and they've come back with a fury. And we actually surveyed our Leaders Club members, and over 80% said that they plan on traveling more next year than they did this year. So obviously, we're happy to be in that situation for sure.
That's encouraging news. That's absolutely. Now, anything else you want to say to our advisors out there about leading today that they should know?
One of the other programs that we've introduced this year is our Sustainability Leaders program. We feel like since many of our hotels have grown up in the destination and are part of their community, that they really have a great connection, and sustainability is part of their ethos. We know that the younger traveler really wants to affiliate themselves with a brand that has that in their ethos, and so we just announced we have over 50 hotels that are part of our Sustainable Leaders collection, and what that is those hotels have adopted the standards from the GSTC. So we've aligned with the GSTC as the arbiter of sustainable experiences, and what we're doing now is amplifying their story, as well as engaging our member hotels to get more of them who do a lot of things that are very sustainable, to get more of them into the program, because we know that that's what the travelers are looking for, coming direct to us, but also through our travel advisors. So I encourage you to take a look at our Sustainable Leaders collection to find out more information about that.
Well, yeah, that's a big theme here at ILTM with sustainability. I hear it constantly, has been the last few years, and luxury travelers do care about sustainability.
They do. They do for sure. And it's also another trend that we're seeing is, I mentioned before, the uncommon experiences and the one-of-a-kind experiences. And we saw a report that about 40% of travelers have said that having an uncommon experience is something that they look for in travel, and they're willing to pay more for it. And we've been working with our member hotels to curate those experiences as well. We were just prior talking about the Bergenstock Hotel, and one of the things that they do.
I'm actually interviewing them later. Yeah.
Oh, you are? Great. Well, maybe they'll tell you about the experience. What they'll pick you up in a helicopter, they'll take you to a local watchmaker, and you can craft your own customized timepiece with that watchmaker.
Do I need another watchmaker?
And then they'll bring you on the helicopter back up to have a wonderful dinner.
To the top of the mountain, right?
To the top of the mountain. So it's experiences like that. Like, that's the real currency amongst our travelers, to be able to tell those stories. And Heart Hotels, taking something that's unique and authentic to the destination and making that available to our travelers and our Leaders Club members. That's exactly the type of traveler that we're really looking for and the experiences we want to create for them.
Absolutely. Now, where can travel advisors go? I assume your website to learn more about leading hotels.
Oh, correct. Yes, our website, as well as we have a large staff of over 75 salespeople in sales offices around the world that we're happy to do that as well. But LHW.com for sure, and also we've got great relationships with many of the different consortium out there as well.
Well, Phil, thank you for taking the time to stop by to talk about leading hotels today. We've interviewed a lot of your team over the years. You have great properties all over the world, and they're really, you can be sure that if you're booking a leading hotel, you're going to get, your client's going to be very satisfied with what you get, and with all these experiences and a lot of different things, and now with the loyalty program, things like that, and you're adding on properties all the time, right?
Yes, correct. And again, it's the right properties, so yes, you can rest assured that if they're a member of Leading, that it's going to be an experience that will wow them. So we're happy to have our relationships and look forward to continuing our path together.
Well, have a great rest of the show, and we still have 2 more days. It's hard to believe. I feel like I've been here for 4 days. I have 2 more days to go, but we're getting it. We're hanging in there on the first day, and I think maybe I'll get my second win. We'll get going. Anyway, I'm James Shillinglaw, and here at ILTM Con, and this is Insider Travel Report.